So one thing I noticed that happens a lot on fitness TikTok is when someone posts something saying the reason why you're not losing weight is because you're not consistent 7 days a week with a deficit and not because you have like thyroid or like hormone issues. And before even checking the comments, I know it's just gonna be a bunch of like pissed off people saying, no, thyroid, hormone issues. And most of the time I feel like those people don't even know what they're talking about, and like low key they're just trying to like find like an easy kind of like an easy reason why they're not losing weight, instead of just admitting that maybe they're not being as consistent with a calorie deficit. Now, unless you've actually been to your medical doctor, you got some tests done and you got it confirmed that you do have hormone imbalances, then this is not for you. I'm just talking about people who just assume they have hormone imbalances just because they haven't been able to lose weight. Now, for me, I find that it's actually a good thing that you haven't been able to lose weight just because you haven't been consistent versus you haven't been able to lose weight because you actually have hormonal like thyroid issues. Because having like not being able to be consistent with a calorie deficit has a way easier fix than having hormone issues. So instead of just jumping into conclusions and assuming you have hormonal imbalances, it's going to make it so much harder for you to lose weight. Maybe assume that you are not as consistent as you thought you were. I mean, you could be not losing weight because of many reasons. Maybe like you're not tracking some things, just forget. Maybe your activity level was like overestimated. Your calorie deficit is not actually your calorie deficit. So what I'm saying is, don't jump into conclusions and assume you have hormone issues when really you just haven't been able to be consistent with your calorie deficit, or you're not actually eating in a calorie deficit.